Good afternoon, everyone, especially the media friends for showing up to this press conference. In order to be more familiar, as we start, I would like to present the panelists of today's press conference to the viewers. Uh, on my immediate right is Engineer Kaholi, former candidate from Ato Izu Assembly Constituency and State Council member, sorry. We have our Mem Lasu, who was the candidate of DMC election, and she's our senior party leader. To my extreme right, we have Mem Aboli Awumi, district Mahila president. On my immediate left, we have Sri Zarem Mukikon, who is also the vice president of state BJP Nagaland. We have Next we have Hovikali Chishi, district Mahila general secretary. Next we have Sir Likau, BJYM State General Secretary. We have our Vice President to my extreme left, far left, Sri Vihoshe Yapto, Vice President, District BJP. Well, today's press conference is basically aimed to shed lights over the issue of 33% women reservation. Let me begin by saying that the very intent of Bharatiya Janata Party and our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi is to, in introducing the historic 33% reservation in the parliament, is to enhance the seat for the women from a bigger number, like from 543 seats to 815, so as to empower women folks in the decision-making process. However, the combined opposition alliance has stood their ground by framing fake narratives, resulting to the defeat of the bill in the parliament. One can even say that it is a well-calculated measures employed by the combined opposition alliance to dislodge the growing popularity of the Bharatiya Janata Party in the country and to sabotage the noble cause of the Bharatiya Janata Party towards women folks. Most importantly, it also aims to curtail the growth of women's stature in society. And we, the Bharatiya Janata Party, believe that this is a direct affront to women's right and murder of democracy, where in a country like India, all have been given equal right, freedom, and liberty, regardless of sex, caste, colors, and religion, as our country is made up by the fabric of secularism. Therefore, without undermining any political party or any individuals or any groups, the Bharatiya Janata Party wants to unravel the truth and dispel all the misgivings and hula balau going round over the historic 33% reservation bill, for which we have called for a press conference. We have invited you. Thank you so much once again for coming, and I open the matter to be discussed for our panelists.
Morning. We are here to discuss more about the 33% reservation bill, which recently all of us witnessed. And we are set today to share our unhappiness, our sadness of the women in our party as well as in whole country. Why women reservation bill could not be passed recently, which was laid in the floor of the parliament by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. we are very sad that the opposition parties were not willing to get it passed by opposing it. We also came to know through the media that all the opposition parties, they are also saying that they support women reservation, 33% reservation, yet they did not vote for it. So we are very unhappy. And we are wondering why in the mouth they're saying that they support, but in reality they did not vote. And therefore, two-thirds majority could not be reached, and ultimately the act got failed. That's why we just want to share with you the unhappiness and our frustration to the opposition parties. But when they're saying that they're not against, then why did not they leave aside all the differences and come out and vote? Then we would have thanked all of them, all the leaders in India from different parties. We would have thanked them. All the women in India would have been very happy because we will be in greater number to participate in the highest decision body in India, in our own respective states as well as in parliament. Therefore, we feel that the opposition parties have not done their duty well, because even though they're not against it, but they did not vote. That's what I want to share. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, के इसरो के थैंक्स दिया से और मीडिया का अपन कान पब्लिश कर दिया आहा कारण अपन कान के सब के थैंक्स दिया से और मुई आगे इते खरा पुरा तो ऐसे मुई दिमापुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट महिला प्रेसिडेंट कारण मुई इते खरा पुरा नहीं ऐसे इन जनरल मुई तो महिला आसे मुई तो मकी कारण खरा पुरा बोले कारण आया से इतो under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi Prabhu 33 women reservation to pass condition. Only it to mokan to delimitation karni aro mokan majiti to all of confuse korasi. It to under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi Prabhu 33 women reservation to maki khan to age jabole dibolase. Only opposition party khan to mokan to maki khan to dabai keno ase. Itu karni mokan Mahila khan pi moi khan pi itu party laga side te lohoi kena so te maki khan to this time ke to awaz bulabo lage gol kena moi laga research to public rekote ase. Thank you everyone.
Questions? Achha, I have one question. Why has the government linked the 33% women reservation to delimitation instead of implementing it immediately?
Since it was passed in 2023,
Yes.
what is it a coincidence or that just before elections? Why wasn't it amended in that time itself? That is the only opposition that Congress is saying. They're not opposing the bill.
Thank you, media friends, respecting my leaders. See, regarding the delimitation and 32% reservation, itla linking or not linking do it's opposition India like kam bola che. So the main point is, just like the 33% women reservation, I think kinaka is very much needed. Delimitation be is very much needed. Now we have 550 Lok Sabha, the maximum seat. So it is based on 1971 census. That is 54 crores population like Jamaican. So now at this juncture we have 140 crore population. So now we Mukhan Lok Sabha we need expansion of seats. So we very much need 30% as well as we also need the delimitation. It's not linking like issue don't lie. Only it is necessary, it is needed, and that is why itu bill to pass guru na India government bra pursue kora la ase.
It's related to that. It's related to that. Delimitation the latest census to keep no party. Why is the party BJP not waiting for the latest census, the 2026, 2027 population census of India? Why the very
See, let's keep that little bit technical issues in the wisdom of higher authorities. Only see census to is already why start to process to hule one. So eman busy prolong gula gure laga bal to let's do it with what we have at hand. 140 population we need expansion of Lok Sabha seat. So government do pursue kura je expand gurule with 2011 census paper base kurina.
If the intent of women reservation being implemented is very much true, why is it not being implemented in the current seat? One question, 500 something, 543 seats are there. Why can it not be implemented in the current scenario if the BJP really wants to have the 33% women reservation?
See, let me also ventilate my view in this regard. Like as we have all said earlier, this 33% reservation bill has been introduced in the parliament way back in 23. However, it was kept on hold for a brief period with the condition that it coincide with the coming Lok Sabha election. Therefore, what BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party is doing is to avail women folks in the country to avail 33% reservation. That is the reason BJP, some may say it has pushed hurriedly, but BJP has taken the initiative to introduce the bill.
I have one question. Regarding the delimitation, you are saying that BJP is supporting 33% women reservation. The bill has been denied in the parliament, in Lok Sabha, because the BJP the NDA government could not obtain the 2/3 of the majority, right? So delimitation is about bringing out the constituencies from 543 to 800 seats, right? So the question lies here: the mainland Indians, their population is higher than us. The smaller states like northeastern states, and also a few
South
states
Indian
in
states,
South Indian
like
states. So don't you think it is going to affect our part? That we are going to lose our upper hand in the parliament? Why BJP is not eyeing on that particularly? Why are you in hurry to implement this? That's what even the opposition said. If the BJP India government wants to implement this 33% reservation, let's do it right now without the delimitation. Why BJP is not agreeing on that? That's the question which every public is asking right now.
See other smaller or maybe national parties, like in the form of DMK, who are based in the south, they felt insecure and they felt threatened that delimitation process will affect them. However, Amit Shah has clearly, our Home Minister Amit Shah has clearly stated that proportional representation of South Indian states will be protected and will increase the seat in the southern states also. So I don't think there is any question, any logic behind, or I don't think there is any dubious tactics initiated by BJP in this regard. So I think for today, let's sum up from here.
I have one
Yes.
one last question.
It is said over here behind you, attack on women's rights. Yes, 33% is a right of women, but what about different other rights of women? My colleague said we'll not talk about Manipur issue, but we have seen the violence that has happened. In fact, in January, women's group from Manipur has also sent representations and pleas to the Prime Minister Modi in regard to their rights being safeguarded. But let's not just talk about Manipur. Let's talk about the whole country of women's rights. Why only now this is so important for the BJP on 33% and not any other right? Shouldn't we start with the basics?
that we may not be able to answer, but so far what I feel is that the Bharatiya Janata Party has been doing everything up to the best of their extent to see that women's rights are protected. Anyway, thank you. Please.
One more question with regards to the state, the alliance partner of the BJP, NBF, which is also a partner in the NDA. They have clearly mentioned that they have showed concern that they were not consulted with the proposal for a delimitation bill. So, do you not think that if the matter is true, do you not feel that the BJP does not does not show concern about the values of the smaller parties, political parties, or we may say regional parties?
Smaller political parties in a sense, like
Regional
even
parties or
NPF,
alliance partners.
NPF, alliance partner. As of other states, I cannot comment, but as of Nagaland, since NPF and Bharatiya Janata Party is having an alliance, therefore I don't think that NPF has not been consulted. Maybe
So
that,
are you saying that NBF was consulted?
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
maybe, but I hope NPF
Yeah.
has been consulted.
Yeah.
No,
We just feel that it cannot be
Yeah,
without the
yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
assume because we
They are
don't
also
know.
stakeholders, so I felt that they also are part of it.
And as far as the madam's question, that this BJP, you are asking why BJP is so serious now, but actually we all notice that as from the very beginning of the BJP rule in India, Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Ji, has introduced so many schemes for the whole India, and for the whole, particularly for the whole Indian ladies, women, Mahilas, and not for BJP alone. And so the schemes that comes, it's not meant for BJP. Though I'm BJP, but I have not got any particular scheme. But there are so many women that
Schemes are not stopping rapes and murders.
that one is, yeah, maybe, but then that particularly that the 33% reservation is for the whole Indian women, not for BJP. So, but since that BJP is in the government ruling India, naturally we have to bring out this. The ruling government has to bring out. Otherwise, it's not for BJP. It's for everyone. That's what I want to
Okay.
clarify.
Let's wrap up from here. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much.